At the power forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant.
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points. They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Jones is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the small forward position. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Here's Nurkic, and Barnes sends it back. Pass to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. It's Dick on the wing. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Here's Jones. Raptors knocking down the tray. Booker outside to end the run. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
The Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Wasted no time on that one.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Outside, KD. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Toronto's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Connects from 3-point range. 9 points for Grady Dick.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Booker outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. He squares up and sinks it. Booker's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin will certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. checked in for the Suns. And the Raptors also making a change. Mitchell, he's checked in for Dick. Here is Durant. His last outing, 16 points for him. Allen kicks to Durant. Pass to Beal from past the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Toronto. They're on a 17-5 run here. And it's quickly in the corner. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Booker. He has 5.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Suns trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a deep 3 from Booker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. The shot's good from quickly.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Nurkic, and Morris subbed in for Devin Booker. .56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Allen. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Toronto leading by 19. Pass to Barnes. Barrett kicks to Mitchell. Pulls it up. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Durant. Toronto grabs the miss. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Barrett gets it to go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. From outside the arc. Durant, no good. It's Barrett on the wing. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Right back after this break. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Bradley Beal, Plumlee out there with O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Morris. Rebound by Olynyk. Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The shot's good from quickly.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That bucket in no time at all.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Toronto's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. For 3, Mitchell, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Quickly. Here's Toronto. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
For Toronto, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good quickly.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to O'Neal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Morris passes to Plumlee. Back to Morris. Beal gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. The Raptors have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. The shot's good from Quickly.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. They need this. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6 here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Morris against Mitchell. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Brown, plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. And so here's Phoenix. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the 2nd of 5 straight played at home. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Beal. Can't cash in from the high post.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Took him no time at all on that one.
3-point.
Brown's got 8 points.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
Back to Allen. Plumlee with the screen. Allen's shot is off. It's been all Raptors. Only given up 6 here in this quarter, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Beal. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's Toronto holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participants.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well, he could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big man, but I will admit he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in a game?
I pay all the time with my face.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Raptors.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickley.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel Quickley out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. And so here's Phoenix. Jones kicks to Beal. Over Barrett. Nice D from Barrett. Takes the three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
No good from Booker. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. On the wing, Barnes lets it go with a three. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 6.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Basket counts.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart them, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And Pirtle has it in the corner. For three, Barrett. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And he knocks down the first one. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Both free throws good from Booker.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Dick. The three ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Nurkic's screen on Barnes. Here's KD. And Pirtle sends it back.
Just fantastic defense by Pirtle. You see the length and the timing.
Got that one up quick. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Dick.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Beal. Over Barrett. That's tipped.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Dick, that's good.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
The Suns shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Outside Beal. Jones looking for an opening. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For three, Barrett. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones drives in. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barrett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Toronto working the ball around now. And here's Quickly for three. Good on the three-point shot. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Durant, that's good.
And Durant plays with real competitive fire, which makes him so important.
Barrett kicks to Quickly. Jacks up a three. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
He got it up. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Plumlee. Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Allen in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Yep, that one goes in there.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Here's Abaji. And the 3 ball is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
And Boucher sends it back. Olynyk finds Boucher. Here's Abaji. Good on the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game and how it's been going for the Raptors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Toronto. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Olynyk dishes to Mitchell. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Some changes for Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Plumlee. Bradley Beal comes in for O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Grayson Allen. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Outside, Jones. And Beal kicks to Durant. Phoenix, no good that time either. In Toronto, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Bangs home the trifecta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Mitchell against Jones. Back to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Raptors.
Count it.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Mitchell. This one for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Booker, no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Rebound by Olynyk. Mitchell with it. Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones dishes to Nurkic. Fade away. And too long on the shot. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Lets the three fly. And that one's good, Abaji.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Emmanuel Quickley.